Now I have game number 5 ready, and spawning location at the bottom left, Sharp, and spawning location at the bottom right, Snow. The map is on Nil Sylphid, a 3-player map. And just talking about game number 4, I thought that Sharp accidentally cancelled his SCV, but it was not. Yeah, so it was my bad. For some reason, I thought Sharp cancelled it, but never mind. Anyways, talking about No Sylphid, I think it's a kind of a good map for Terran, because at this third base there's a gas. It's a gas expansion, and it's also a high ground expansion. So the Terran does have a high ground advantage defending off his third expansion. But the thing is, his main base is very wide, so Snow has a lot of opportunity to use his Shuttle Reaver to kind of harass the Terran. So in order to defend off that Reaver, the Terran does have to build a lot of missile turrets to hold off this wide main base. So I don't think it's a good idea to kind of build too many turrets. So instead of holding off that Reaver with missile turrets, I think it's good to hold off with Goliaths, range upgraded Goliaths. So both players going for that standard build again. No barracks expansion this game. Sharp sending out a 12 scout. Usually when you go for that factory play, you want to send out your scouting SCV at the supply count 13, but he is actually sending out at 12. Bit early scout. For Snow, not sending out any scouts yet. I guess this is his scouting a probe. So Sharp's first scout fails, and I think Snow's scout will be able to spot Sharp's location. Dragoon on the way. Dragoon first into range research. Snow spots that this isn't a barracks expansion. Factory on the way. Starting his marine and SCV production as soon as his second supply depot finished. And there's an eBay again. So as soon as Snow spots this eBay, he's going to build his third pylon. And just gonna leave with this Dragoon. I wonder where his first Dragoon is. Oh, this is his first Dragoon. So Sharp is actually not going to build a bunker, but he's just going to try to hold off this Dragoon with only 3 Marines. So he lost 2 Marines, and I think he will be able to kill this Dragoon with this Vulture Marine. So this is actually a good trade for Sharp, because he killed the Dragoon with only Marines, 2 Marines. And that is, and cost-wise, that is definitely worth for the Terran. 100 minerals into 125 minerals and 50 gas. And the thing is, Terran doesn't really need Marines early on in the game. Well, you do need Marines, but Dragoons are more important early on in the game of TVP. I think Sharp should start his bunker very soon, but because there are two Dragoons out on the map. But I guess Sharp is not going to start the bunker because he is just feeling confident that Snow will not move out with his 2 Dragoons because there's a Vulture outside of the map. So instead he's actually going to do a small little kind of I don't think he will attack with these Marines and Vultures because Marines and Vultures are too weak against Dragoons. Well, let's see what he's gonna do. I'm just gonna place some spider mines at the center of the map. I don't think it's a really good idea to commit this attack, but I guess Sharp is. He is actually pulling off all of his reinforcements because I think Sharp is just committing this attack because he killed that first Dragoon. Okay. 3 Dragoons out. There will be, what, 6 Dragoons in total very soon. I think these 3 Dragoons will be able to beat this Terran army. A single Dragoon, very low. Sharp losing all of his Vultures. Yeah, Sharp has to back off now immediately. Well, Sharp did kill some probes. A single probe. Let's see if he kills that second probe. Nope, he did it. Oh my god, guys, Sharp has actually lost his siege tank. So now, Sharp has to defend off against this Dragoon push. Snow leaving behind a very low HP Dragoon, just in case of any Vultures outside of the map. The thing is, Sharp already has 3 Vultures, speed Vultures out on the map, so if Sharp is able to just hold off these 4 Dragoons well, he will be able to do some damage with these 3 Vultures. Oh my god, these 3 Vultures get inside! Oh no! Oh no, this is huge, but Snow has actually Dragoons out just at the good timing. Oh no, now it's just a single Vulture with very low on HP, but what is happening here? Okay, there's a bunker, but there are only 2 Marines. And his siege tank is far away from production. It's only half. 4 Dragoons right here, pressuring the Terran. And so now Sharp is only mining his natural with only 6 workers. And Sharp doesn't really need to have these many workers out. He only needs 4 workers, but I guess he's just kind of feeling very pressured. So this was a very good trade for Snow now, because while this was going on, he was mining his base with a lot of his workers. Sharp was only mining with 6 workers, and he's even scared of a I guess shuttle. So he's singing a missile turret here. And now Snow is just scanning the Terran base with his observer. And he knows that Sharp has not built any missile turrets outside. Not outside, I mean on his main base. So he's gonna go for that shuttle. Let's see what Snow is actually gonna make here. I think he's gonna do a DT drop, right? Yeah. So he has only made 2 DTs. Let's see if he's gonna make a 3rd DT with his 100 gas right here. I guess he's not going to make a 3rd DT because he is pylon blocked. 4 gateways, 5 gateways, maybe 6. Right, so Snow has built 6 gateways in total, 7 gateways, 8 gateways. Never mind, that was a pylon. So Snow has made a lot of gateways instead of building his 3rd nexus. I guess this is because Snow has spotted that Terran has built 4 factories very early. He's going to start his Arbiter very soon as he has 350 gas. I guess he should have cancelled the 2nd observer to start his Arbiter as soon as possible. Should start his Arbiter. Yeah, he did. And he's going to warp his 3rd Nexus. I'd really love to see a 3rd Nexus right now. Oh, and DT's actually landed and doing some damage here, doing some harassment here. There is a Comstat station, but they only have 2 scans, so Sharp has to take out these DTs on 2 scans. These Vultures got in here for some reason. They got trapped. And now Sharp can only make a single siege tank and 3 Vultures. And that DT somehow got caught by that spider mine. So DT, single DT died. While this is going on, Sharp has committed to move out. Doesn't really care about his main base. Somehow, I think he took out that DT with a single scan. Snow was unable to load that dark DT because he had to pay attention on his main base, his front. Is Snow gonna commit on this attack? He's spreading out his runes to minimize the splash damage, but he was unable to take down Sharp's army. I think Snow should have just made an additional shuttle and some more DTs to take out this Terran army. Yeah, so this DT is a bit late. Okay, now Sharp has only 3 scans. So he has to take out all of the Preuss army with 3 scans now. 2 scans now. Needs to start that missile turret as soon as possible to detect those cloaked Protoss units. These siege tanks are damaging the Protoss economy, so Protoss is only mining on a single base now. And Snow really needs to spend all of his resources. He needs to start that second Arbiter. He just did. And I wonder why Sharp is actually not starting that missile turret construction with this SCV. I think that this was almost his last scan. Let's see how much energy he has. Okay, he only has 1 more left. And Snow is just gonna abuse that. So he's just sending out his cloaked zealot. And now Snow knows that the Terran has no scans, so he's just gonna move out with all of his units. There's a spider mine everywhere, so Snow has to take out this vulture and spider mine to start his 3rd base. The thing is, Terran's +1 is very late, I think, considering that this is a 12-minute game. Usually, if you go for that very, very fast upgrade, your 2-1 upgrade gets finished at this time around, but his +1 just got finished. Now he's gonna feel pressured again. Snow can even end the game at this point because he already has 140 mana. Let's see if he's actually going to use the stasis field on the single siege tank. Did Snow finish his recall research? If he has his recall research, he can just recall to the Terran's main base and just obliterate everything. Because there are no spider mines on his worker line. Pressuring the main again. Snow just started his 3rd base. I think Snow has his recall research finished because he's not doing that recall research yet. So it's finished, but Snow is just not doing that recall yet because he doesn't have enough units. Or maybe, okay, there is an observer inside Sharp's main base, so he's just gonna scan Sharp's main base and spot where the spider mines are. Okay, so Sharp is very aware of that recall, so he is placing a lot of spider mines around his main base. But there are still no spider mines yet on his worker line. So if there's a recall nearby his worker line, I think most of his workers will just die to that recall. Where is Snow's Arbiter? I can't find it. This is his 2nd Arbiter. Where's his 1st? Oh, his 1st Arbiter is right here. Yeah, so he's now going to commit to that recall because he has enough units. Never mind, he's just going to save up that energy. Maybe he's just going to save it up and just just attack the Terran with the double stasis. Or maybe 3 stasis. Yeah, 3 stasis is enough to just destroy the Terran army. If it can land. And because Sharp also has a science vessel, I guess he has the EMP research finished. So if Sharp can just land an EMP on a single arbiter, or maybe even all of the arbiters, Sharp will be able to take this third base. So let's see. Sharp now moving out with his 2-1 upgrade going on. Very, very late +2. Let's see what Snow is gonna do. He did warp his 4th Nexus, but he's not too committed with the attack. Snow can always just stasis these Science Vessel in Goliaths and stasis some more tanks here and just do a full attack with all of his army. Yeah, he has Dragoons here. And I think Snow is just not too committed because Snow knows that the Terrans is still mining on 2 bases, and Terran's gonna run out on his main base. So Snow is just playing very, very slowly. Yeah, this stasis landed. I love the stasis on the science vessel. So he's able to do some more stasises. Nice stasis on 2 siege tanks. Every army is coming up now. Okay, wait, Snow is not usually these arbiters here. That's not too good for Snow, because if Snow had his arbiters right here into stasises, landed the stasis field on these tanks here, he could have done so much more damage. Okay, nice stasis here. Some excellent stasises. So now Terran is only mining on a single base, yeah, and now Sharp has to tap out because he's going to lose all of his units here. And if he loses all of his units, he won't be able to mine his 3rd base. Yeah, and that's going to be a 1-base mining Terran versus a 4-base mining Protoss, a 3-base mining Protoss. So Sharp taps out. Very excellent game by both players. I loved it. So I think the score is a 4-1, right? Anyways, I'll be back with some more games on the future. So take care, everyone, and bye-bye.